Today we are going to discuss a project named as Control System for Modern House. As you all know, we have acute shortage of electrical power, also shortage of drinking water. Now this project is not a security project. This project has been designed keeping in view the necessity of modern societies. As we all stay in multi-story buildings in metropolis cities, sometimes what happens? A letterbox are normally fixed at the ground floor. Maybe a postman comes and drop in an important letter, and on weekends sometimes we have all the luxuries in our flat and never wanted to go out in the evening or for anything. And suppose an important letter is lying in your letterbox and you are not aware of. It can be an interview call or anything. So why can't we make something which can notify us that there is a letter lying for you in a letterbox? So the first thing, it gives you a mail notification, that too in human voice. So a sensor are fixed in a letterbox whenever a letter is dropped. Remember, I am talking about the individual letterbox. Most of the societies, they have individual letterbox fixed at the ground floor, and the sensors have to be fixed in individual letterbox. So whenever a postman or a courier person drops a letter, you will receive a voice message: by this project, please collect your mail at a regular interval. Similar to whenever you receive any voice message, whenever you receive any SMS in your mobile phone, after a regular interval, you get reminder call or reminder beep. Same way, it will remind you after a certain time, please collect your mail. So that is the first feature of this project. The second feature is it saves an electricity, and it saves lot of bills. Not only it saves lot of bills, it increases the life of your electrical appliances or tube light or a bulb. It's normal tendency of the students, they know how to switch on the lights, but they never remember when to switch off these lights. They normally keep the light on and leave for college. Sometimes with their mothers or elder sisters, they go to their room and they find the lights are on. Then those people, they switch off the lights. Otherwise the light stays on for a long time. So this can be tackled by fixing a light sensor outside the window. So whenever there is enough light, the light should be off. During dark hours or evening hours, or when the visibility is poor, the light should be on, otherwise the light should be kept off. So that way we can save on electrical bills. Then the third feature is saving on drinking water. Sometimes it so happens that our syntax or a tank which we have fixed inside our kitchen is overflowing, or sometimes a tank inside a bathroom is overflowing and we are not aware of. In such case, the water overflows and comes to floor. So before water comes to floor, or when the water comes to floor, we raise an alarm or sound a siren just to attract your attention that water is overflowing. So that way we can save precious drinking water. Sometimes it also happens that some people, they find the water is not coming to the taps. So what they do, they leave the tap open and move out for shopping or maybe for on a picnic. And whenever the pumpman starts to pump, the water overflows through a drain. In such cases, the flooding sensor is also helpful. It weighs an alarm. Now this alarm is not only fixed in your house, we have made an arrangement, a similar buzzer can be fixed in neighbor's house, so that you will come to know that water is overflowing. In that case, if you left your keys with them, they can also come and close your water taps. Now these are the three features. Another feature which I have added is, you can add either a smoke sensor or a gas sensor. Sometimes it happens that when ladies are cooking inside a kitchen, they kept the oil in frying pan and the gas is on, and suddenly a telephone call comes or a phone comes. They leave as it is and move out to attend the call. What happens? You must have seen that the oil emits out smoke, or sometimes it can cause fire also in a frying pan. Now that is again a dangerous. In that case also, we are supposed to get a siren so that it draws our attention that something is abnormal in our kitchen. Remember, this gadget is not a security device. This is the necessity, this is the requirement of all the modern societies. So be standby to have a live demo on this project named as Control System for Modern House. This is the project which I explained, Control System for Modern House. It is driven by a 9 volt 1 ampere transformer. This is 7805 voltage regulator, 5 voltage regulator. This is power connector socket. This relay operates our light. Light connection can be connected on these two terminals. These are the 4 indication LEDs which show us different status. This is our microcontroller 89C2051. These are 2 operation switches. This is pitch IC where we have stored all the messages. This is sampling rate adjustment or pitch control potentiometer. This is volume control. LM386, an audio amplifier IC. This connector with the speaker is connected. This is the connector where flooding sensor has been connected. This is a flooding sensor. This is mail notification sensor. It has to be fixed inside the letter box in such a way that letters should pass through this in this way. It has got a light source and LDR. This is our LDR, light dependent register, which senses the light intensity. These are the 2 potentiometer through which you can adjust the sensitivity, light sensitivity, as well as mail notification sensor. This is a buzzer which can be fixed at neighbor's house, so that simultaneously he also get alarm that something has gone wrong in your house during your absence, or maybe when your house and water is overflowing, that time it will sound. These 2 transistors are relay driver transistors. These transistors are for light sensing and mail notification sensors. Let me start. Plug in the power supply. You will find a beep sound and this one LED blinking. Also this green LED indicate power is available, but this red indication LED will be keep blinking till the time you press this button on. Now this button is a start button, start system button. So when I press this button, The system is on now, and this LED will become stable. Now this light sensor. Now we have a light, enough light, so bulb is off. But if you cover this with, you see what happens. The bulb become on. If I remove my hand, the bulb is off. If I put my hand over it, the bulb comes on. That's why you can control the light. And also when I cover it, see this LED glowing coming on. That means it has sensed the light. It has sensed the darkness, and so the bulb has come on. This flood sensor. If I put this flood sensor into the water, see what happens. For demo purpose we have kept a little water. The flood sensor has to be fixed in this way on the floor. Now I dip this sensor. So you find this type of siren coming out of the speaker. Also this indication LED glows. That says water flooding, overflowing. You can hear the buzzer sound. So that comes with the neighbor's house. So it will also confirm that something, the water is overflowing. This siren sound is coming out of this speaker. When no flooding, this will automatically be silent. Okay, so